Hello, welcome to the 24-hour eDocs webinar on the power of the matching matrix pay. I'm delighted that you chose to be with us today to learn about this aspect of our remarkable 24-hour eDoc compensation plan. My name is DocFran Clark, and I'm privileged to be one of 3 master distributors for 24-hour eDocs, period. Now, of course, we have to start with the standard disclaimer on any income claims. Income representations made in this presentation are hypothetical, not actual, and are intended solely to illustrate the manner of operation of the 24-hour eDocs compensation plan. No guarantee is or can be made regarding your prospective earnings should you choose to enroll as an independent representative. Your earnings will be determined by your own personal skills, efforts, and overall commitment to the business. As we mentioned, the title of this webinar is The Power of the Matching Bonus. Housed within the 24-hour eDocs 3x10 force matrix is an enormous, subtle income stream that may be overlooked by most when they simply look at the compensation plan as a whole. I think all of us, having gone through the highlights of the compensation plan earlier, can agree that we do have a great compensation plan. And although that compensation plan has many moving and exciting parts, we're only concentrating on the matching matrix pay bonus based on the matrix pay of your personally enrolled independent reps. Yes, we can all agree that while we have some very lucrative fast start bonuses which generate that quick front-end income for us and are exciting and paid weekly, we're not here to talk about them today, folks. Yes, we can all agree that we have great team-building bonuses that can generate tens of thousands of dollars in income to you over time, but frankly, we're not here to talk about them today either. Yes, we can all agree that we have unbelievable presidential team leader, unilevel generational bonuses that are and will create enormous weekly incomes for us over time, but we're not here to talk about them today either. I think you're getting the point that we're not here to talk about any of those huge front-end bonuses. We're here to look at the matching bonus and how it works quietly and efficiently to create a long-term passive residual income for us, housed within this 3x10 matrix that produces automatic spillover for all of us. So let's begin by taking a look at that 3x10 matrix, how it works, and what we mean by spillover. We're also going to demonstrate all of the hidden matrices housed within your master matrix. Now, I can guarantee you this is going to get exciting, so you better fasten your seatbelt, folks. The 3x10 matrix is a structure where the first level contains 3 people, and each subsequent level has 3 times the number of people of the level above. You'll notice on the slide that it follows a mathematic progression from 3 to 9 to 27, etc., down through the 10 levels. Now you'll also notice that as we get down to levels 8, 9, and 10, the numbers start to get quite large, and therefore the incomes tend to become quite exciting. The dynamics of your matrix development can best be understood by color-coding the different people within it. What you're looking at here is a view of the first 3 levels in your 3x10 matrix, showing you color-coded as red. Since your first level can only contain 3 positions, shown here in yellow, what happens when you sponsor a 4th person? Well, that 4th person must spill over under one of those first 3, shown here as a blue, giving your first level independent representative a gift, helping him or her begin to fill their matrix. Keep in mind that you have the sponsorship of that person forever. They have the placement of that person, and you both benefit from that. Once the second level is full, any subsequent enrollments from you or your first level or second level people will spill over to the third level represented as greens. The same spillover will continue anywhere there is an open position somewhere in your downline. The spillover from any individual in your matrix will always stay contained within their personal 3x10 matrix, period. Now, you will recall from our compensation plan webinar that the payout of a full matrix is 6 figures a month. I have a question for you. Would it be worth a year's effort to have a filled matrix that has the potential of producing a monthly income like this of $132,039 to you? I think it's a no-brainer, of course, since that alone represents $1.5 million a year in residual income simply based on your own personal matrix pay. Now, let me ask you, is there anything else in your life that has the potential to create $1.5 million in personal income to you within the next year? If you do, God bless you. But I would hazard a guess that virtually none of us do. Now we're getting to the meat of this webinar. That $1.5 million in personal income based on your matrix pay is not the best part. Every person that you personally sponsor begins to build their matrix within your matrix. For demonstration purposes, I'm going to use 3 elongated triangles here to represent the matrices built by 3 of your personally sponsored independent representatives. As you're going to see, it has no bearing where in your matrix they may end up. When they begin building their matrix within your matrix from that location, it will ultimately benefit you tremendously, period. Graphically, it looks like this. Each triangle represents a personal sponsored independent rep that has begun to build their 3x10 matrix. The first thing you'll notice is that where each of us is limited to 10 levels of payout, every time an individual in your matrix starts their matrix, it will, by design, extend below your 10 levels. What does that tell you about your income from people located below your 10th level? These personally sponsored independent representatives will share a lot of positions that are common between your matrix and their matrix, but they'll also have additional independent representatives in their matrix that are below your 10 levels because they are below you. For every level they are below you in their matrix will extend below yours by that number of levels. Think about someone personally enrolled on your 10th level. Their matrix will extend down another full 10 levels below you. Now, why is that exciting? Well, this is exciting because if you happen to be presidential team leader qualified, you're receiving a 100% matching bonus on each of what those 3 personally sponsored independent representatives are earning from their matrix pay commissions every month. Whether their matrix pay is $500, $5,000, or $132,039 per month, you receive a 100% matching pay bonus. If all 4 matrices are completely filled, your personal income equals $528,156 a month. For those of you that are quick at math, that represents over $6 million a year in residual income to you. That's a lot of money, folks. Do you think it would be worth the effort to completely focus yourself in building your 24-hour eDocs business for a year, when all you need to really do is find 3 people who find 3 people? It certainly seems like a no-brainer answer to me, folks. Now, bear in mind that this is just your residual income based on you and just 3 personally enrolled independent representatives completing their matrix. Is it theoretical? Yes. Is it mathematical? Yes. But yes, it is also definitely possible. Well, what if your efforts miss the mark by 90%, and at the end of the year you are only earning $600,000 a year in residual income? Wouldn't that still be worth the effort that you put into it? Again, I think the answer is a no-brainer. Now, the thing that excites me most about this training is that it really proves the point that the owners have succeeded in their vision and mission of creating an incredibly lucrative compensation plan and business model that is doable and achievable by the masses, not just the very talented people in our industry. I love the fact that if you consistently sponsor new independent representatives, perhaps you simply set a goal of one a month. And then you help them sponsor their independent representatives, you will get rewarded beyond your wildest dreams. You see what you can accomplish with just 3 personally sponsored independent reps that duplicate you. At that point, the 24-hour eDocs matching bonus changes the question from if you will be successful and replaces it with when you are successful. How fast you get there is up to you. If you don't want to stop at just 3 personal independent reps, well, the sky is the limit, folks. As this young lady says, if you want it, take it. It's yours for the taking. I hope you enjoyed this little presentation as much as I enjoyed creating it. Please feel free to share this with people that you're presenting this life-enhancing service and business model to. Thanks for listening. I am DocFran, your partner for success.